that.
It's that very small margin for error that we talked about, particularly in a stacked Western Conference. And so I was having a conversation with our great statistician, Matt Williams, over the weekend, just about, okay, of the teams that we actually have expectations for, who are you most concerned about? Who is the sort of early 10 games in, I am concerned about these teams? And the Warriors are on my list, but they're not number one. I'm going to show you who we got here. Number one, for me, the team that I'm most concerned about.
This is Malika's list.
This is my list.
I was going to say, where's the lead-in? Where's the build-up?
This ain't Zach's list. This is my early season concern list of teams that we actually have expectations for. I am least concerned about the Phoenix Suns just because of health. I think their fourth quarter issues that we've seen, a lot of that can be solved with clutch Devin Booker. Now, has the thought creeped into my mind, are they going to be healthy soon? When is that going to happen? Yes, which is why they're on the list, but they're not number one. That honor belongs to the Milwaukee Bucks. And it belongs to them because of their defense. Because as long as I have covered them, and I started my career as a beat writer in Milwaukee, their defense has been this well-oiled, reliable machine. And all of a sudden, that's not even a machine anymore. It's like parts that are sort of still there in this new system under Adrian Griffin, but that aren't being utilized in the way that we've come accustomed to seeing from the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that we talked about being right there with the Boston Celtics. So, Zach, did my first list, I'm not...
We need some more BAMs and stuff.
Did I, other than my lack of...
BAM! See there, now it's a list.
Now it's a list. Have you at the big board. There's got to be more explosions. Like, there's no way this list is going so quiet.
I don't know. Look, I'm concerned about the Bucks, too. I mean, Malik Beasley as your stopper on the perimeter was never going to work, and it's not working. And the players have already kind of fought back against Adrian Griffin about what kind of scheme they want to play. They have Brook Lopez dropping back more, so that's something to watch. Personally, I don't know how you could have watched the last 10 days of Clippers basketball and not have the Clippers number one with a bullet at the top. But look, to each their own. It's not my list. It's your list.
I put the Clippers second because I do feel like they have the talent there. And Ty Lue, it feels like, for me, James Harden to be the version of James Harden that we know him to be, he needs sort of a center to play off of. And without Mason Plumlee, Zubac just kind of hasn't been quite it. I'm giving them a little bit more time. Not a lot.
Look, they have a brand new system. He is the system. They're learning how to orbit around him.
And that's the other thing is the Bucks, it's the same pieces plus Damian Lillard. I just don't think it should be that hard.
I liked your pick of the Warriors right in the middle. You weren't too panicked on them. You also weren't going too easy on them. You know, I was just around the Warriors this past weekend.
The Denver game.
Yeah, the Denver game. And Steve Kerr's kind of in a similar place, too, where he's going to let his players that have started slow, like Andrew Wiggins, maybe Klay Thompson, is obviously aware, he's going to let them play through it, at least to start. And that's his line because he's choosing to trust right now. He's got champions, veterans, he's got future Hall of Famers. So that's the line he's walking. So if Steve Kerr's going to have a little grace period, then I'm okay with that at number 3 for your list.
And that's kind of, I flip-flop. I was like, Lakers, Warriors, should they flip-flop? Dave McMenamin, we're just seeing now that Jared Vanderbilt has been cleared to begin to return to play. So, like, they're not quite healthy. You know, how long is LeBron going to be out with this calf contusion? Like, that's a little bit of a question. But again, I feel like the health had me, okay, Warriors, Lakers, that's why they're sort of in the middle there. Perk, coming up on NBA Today, Joel Embiid, he called him the franchise. No, I appreciate that.
I'm on fire. It's NBA,